Yup. And then you're like, God damn it, what am I doing wrong?
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And the Blue Devils will put it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Upshaw. Pulls it in, it's Woodhead. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that one.
Finds his big tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the...
Lofts one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ali. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's got him this time. There he goes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Blue Devils will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke. The extra point here would tie the game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Upshaw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They'll run it on first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short now.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And the Blue Devils backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Here's the pressure. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Upshaw. Moving away from pressure. He's going to run it. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the upright, and that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Fresno State dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver. They get the completion.
Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. That's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on 4th down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Blue Devils look to do some damage in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. Going with the ground game left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Setting up the screen. Quick spin on the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That's reeled in. It's Jones. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Upshaw. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsey. Still on his feet at the 45. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Rebels! A great catch and run for 6.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Ali. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Scanning the field, it's Upshaw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ramsey. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Corners are going to bail. He lofts one down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Now on second down. The give to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling. Lost a throw on first down. It's complete to the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. Zings it complete to the right. Lowers those pads. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Blue Devils have taken it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Got his man on the right. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Blue Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Got it in the middle. It's Ali. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Upshaw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Touchdown, Duke! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Upshaw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for space, it's Ramsey. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball, tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Maryland sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in College Park. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Might as well give it to him again.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Upshaw. Throws to the wideout. And that is his fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw, and they can't make the play on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They send four receivers onto the field, two to the right, two to the left on 2nd and 6. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right.
And he throws another interception.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Completes the shuffle pass. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Upshaw. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. On target.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to throw for it. Oh, he's got a chance. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout call here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Spins away from the defender. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. The defense calls a timeout to put together his strategy. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Finds his man. It's Woodhead. And he's dragged down. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Upshaw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Ramsey. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0.